Son of a bitch. It was hot. Last time I made mac and cheese like this, well, I actually made it from a pot, but last time I made a huge mess. So this time, I'm making it with a giant bowl instead. So much cheese, so much cheese, so much cheese. Horse noises. Technically they're unicorn noises, but since I'm in equine, horse noises. Man, I'm getting nowhere. Oof. This is hot. Ow! God dang it. And greasy. It's both hot and greasy. I mean, that's to be expected since it is, cheddar sausage. I hope I got that. Oh yeah, the cheddar's starting to leak out. Fuck. So hot and it's so greasy. So hard to cut. Oh, wait. Come on. I'm wiping it on my shirt. Oof. Just die already, you stupid hot dog. Or sausage. Technically it's a sausage, but it can be also a hot dog. Okay, let's go back to stirring. Don't mind that noise, that is my fridge. I wonder if Fluttershy actually helps all animals. I mean, yeah, she does help animals, but I wonder if she actually also helps pigeons. That would be interesting. I mean, Pinkie Pie, she throws parties for everyone, like pony, donkey, probably cow, even her own alligator. I bet she throws animal parties, like those really fancy, higher class type parties for animals. I don't get those types of parties for animals. It's weird. Yeah, your dog got 1 year older. Well, that's unfortunate. It's getting closer to dying then. Oof, I got dark. Sorry. Go. Cheese. Let's throw this thin piece of cheese in. Eat that one. Cheese. Cheese. 2 cheeses. Now let's get more of this white cheddar. Cheddar. No, it's not really white cheddar, it's mostly pepper jack. I love myself some pepper jack, but you can substitute this mac and cheese for any kind of cheese that you like. It doesn't have to be pepper jack. Pepper jack is some really good shit. Come on. Got medium cheddar. I can always make Colby Jack. Colby Jack. My hands are too greasy. Yeah, just right here. Oh, that fucking sucks. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank you. Come on. There we go. There we go. Radio. Colby Jack. If you want really cheesy cheese, then you're gonna have to use like 10%, like 10% noodles and like 90% cheese. Yeah, 90% cheese. There we go. That's a lot of cheese. I think at this point it's more cheese than noodles. What are we kidding? It is more cheese than noodles. I have to actually push it down now. Well, I just made a mess. Oh yeah, my hands are clean. I do wash my hands. So, yeah. So this isn't going to work. So, unfortunately, now I have to just result in using my clean hands. Well, they won't clean anymore, but you get the gist. Oh, man. Ooh, this feels weird. Oh, sticky, goopy, big old mess. Big old mess, yep. Yes, my hands are clean. I would advise you to wash your hands before you make dinner. Definitely wash your hands before you make dinner, especially if you know for sure that you're going to be making a big mess. This is definitely a big mess. Yes, big mess. Yep. Wash my hands. Yep. I do not grab food usually. If I do grab food, it is usually to, well, I'll make sure my hands are clean, but my hands were clean. My hands were clean, yes. Indeed. Oh. Ooh, this is actually really warm. Ow! That was actually hot. And it got my pinky. That was really hot. Yeah. That's just sticking everywhere. But I need to make sure that everything is mixed up. And yeah. And now I need to get this off my hands. It's so sticky. I might actually add more milk. Yeah, you need a lot more. If you're going to make mac and cheese like this, you're going to need a lot of milk. That's why I buy like a gallon of milk before I make this. It's just cheese at this point, and the cheese is sticking to my hands. My hands, my beautiful hands. All right. My beautiful hands. Other works fantastic to get cheese off. Oh man. I just rinsed my hands off and now I'm drying with a clean towel. Now I got hands again. Yay, hands! Hands! All the cheese. This is why it's so greasy in there and sticky. It's because there's this sausage, this natural Johnsonville natural like cheddar. This video is not sponsored by Johnsonville. But if Johnsonville wants to sponsor me one day, I would love that. I love Johnsonville sausage, but I also love. Actually, no, I just love Johnsonville sausage. They make the best sausage. Like if they started making mac and cheese with their sausage in it, I would be definitely the first person to buy it. Oh yeah. By doing that, I can now tear it off into individual little pieces. These are really thick pieces, like really big pieces of sausage. Alrighty. Well, that's more medium cheddar. More medium cheddar. More Colby Jack. Grab a knife. Large cut. Break the pepper jack into small little chunks, and this will be all of the cheese that I use tonight. I mean, I won't be using any more, but this is all of it. Oh no! My hands. Well, I mean, I had to rinse them off, but other than that, they're pretty clean, yeah. And no one else is going to be eating this besides me. And making this dish, it's a really good dish to make like for a week's worth of food, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how long you can make it last. If you put it in a jar and eat it and preserve it in a jar by putting the lid on the jar and sealing it, basically you push down and try to and hope to pray it seals. Oh, there we go. It's a great long-term food source for like lunch. Like if you want to have lunch for the next 2 weeks, definitely make this. All it requires is Kraft mac and cheese. Yep. Just leave out the Kraft cheese, the powder stuff. The powder stuff is in the drawer. Like there's a drawer. Yeah, it's in there. Yep. You don't add it because you don't need it, because you have plenty of cheese here. If you have a bad heart, I'd recommend you not making this, because this will literally make your cholesterol like shoot through the roof. Yep, it's got a lot of cheese and a lot of meat. This is like a classic American style dish, like so unhealthy, but so cheesy and so good. Yes, now I have to wash my hands. Before I finish everything up, I need to add the last bit of cow milk that goes into this. There we go. A little more. There we go. Oh. Ooh, yeah, that's cold. This cools down the cheese and the mackin and everything. It just cools it down, makes it more edible, and just overall really good. Ooh, just look at that. I'm gonna add actually a little bit more cheese. Let's just throw this cheese in. It's actually now lukewarm, so I need to break up the cheese. The cheese! Like, this is a mouse's dream dish. Yeah, I would not suggest you guys wear any gloves while making this. You don't want the taste of the latex to get into the food. So yeah, don't use gloves. Unless they're wax gloves, then yeah, go ahead and use the wax gloves, but you'd have to change the gloves, because once you take the gloves off, they're done. I mean, if you want to cook this with somebody else, yeah, go ahead. They can be the stir with their hands, and you can be the adder of the food and snuff. Yeah, there we go. It's as done as it's going to be. This video is 18 minutes long. That is my recipe for mac and cheese. Yeah. Mac and cheese, hold the cheese. Because if you don't hold the cheese, you're going to have it. Yeah. Have a birthday. Yeah, that is it. That is how I make my mac and cheese. You all have a nice day, I guess. Oh, this is going to take forever to upload.